Yes, my people, just a quick one today. Market update on the trade we took. We took an L, unfortunately, but we've been doing well up until today. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. Real quick one, just market update. So Asia session, obviously a bit of consolidation. London was a little bit of consolidation. We was just waiting for a New York session to open, which we opened, and we straight away dropped. Pretty bearish. So in my eyes, this is manipulation, distribution, and then obviously a continuation type pattern. Okay, so we continue to come down. I was expecting it to hit Asia and London session lows, and potentially even yesterday's New York session lows. We did miss quite a few entries, which is a little bit annoying. So my thought process here was just be as patient as possible and see, because after we got this big leg up, we could have very well continued up and taken out London session. New York session highs, and then obviously previous London session highs, which we did do in the end, as you can see from this massive leg up. So yeah, market opened. We got the flush down, the push up. I was looking for longs originally, but we changed that quite sharply after this big push down. The one thing that in positions I could have potentially got into, which I didn't, is we got a push down. Price came back up. We didn't get a break of structure to the downside. I was in Discord chat with a few other traders, and they took positions here. So we had a bullish fair value gap here, and after we inversed that fair value gap to the downside, they took this trade here, and they were targeting London lows. Everyone got stopped out today, unfortunately, because we just didn't hit them lows. But that was one possible trade that could be taken. For me, I didn't, because I haven't got enough confluence here. We very well could have inversed that, but then we could have come back up and inversed this bearish one and continued all the way back up. So for me, it wouldn't have counted unless we got a break of structure. It would have been down here, which we didn't end up getting a break of structure to the downside. Then I would have wanted to wait for a pullback, maybe into a fair value gap or something like that, which we did. We pulled back into a 5-minute fair value gap on the 5-minute time frame, which is here. Perfect 5-minute fair value gap. Price did print a bullish fair value gap here for me, which I did have my eyes on. I said if we inverse this, I'd probably be looking to get in. Unfortunately, I was away from my computer. We did inverse it, but this would have been one of the positions I would have got in for, something like this. Stop loss would have been above these highs, and TP would have been down here. Which would have been another position I could have got in. So we missed this entry. It wasn't really my entry, wasn't my plan, so I wouldn't have taken it anyway, but we missed this one, which was my entry, would have been my plan. It would have been quite heavy in drawdown. I probably would have moved my stops to break even once we broke these levels. Maybe, not too sure, but yeah, we missed out on that trade. So we was actively looking for a potential another trade to get in, just to see if we could tap London lows, and potentially tap previous day New York lows as well, but we didn't. We got in really low risk, and we got in on a second account as well. All I was waiting for was a bit of a pullback into a fair value gap, which is exactly what we did. Bearish fair value gap here. We pull back into this. We obviously have our bullish fair value gap, which is like my entry signal here. Once price inverse that, we got in. Stops above these. You can either have stops here, but for the RR, I wanted it here, which is like a 1 to 1.5, which is I'm okay with. Price was obviously moving in profit. We came quite close and we didn't tap it. We came back up and it hit our stop loss. So that's unfortunate for that trade of the day. We did obviously just have a huge bull run after that, and market just went all the way up and took out the liquidity from the top. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Just a short one, just to give you a bit of a market update. Make sure you join the Telegram. It's in my link tree. Also, yeah, follow the TikTok. Leave a like on this video as well. It does help. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned, because I'll be posting this, and I'll also be going live on YouTube every day from Monday. So I'll catch you lot in the next one. Peace.